everyone, welcome back to the Creator Shelf, and you're joining me for Vlogmas days 10 and 11. I'm just thinking, what day is it today? It's the 11th of December, but I'm rolling together and it's going to be 10 and 11 today. So yes, it's Saturday. It's been a cool, clear, crisp day in Brussels. Dry. We've had 2 days of snow and rain, so I'm really happy because this morning I went for a run in the park and it was just beautiful. It was just beautiful seeing that winter sun. I mean, I just love this time of year if it's dry. When it's wet, I'm a little bit more like, meh. But yeah, it's just been so, I can't speak today. It's been really, really lovely and nice. So the prompts for 10 and 11 are 10 is mistletoe, what temptations do you offer others? And 11 is, I'm just checking my notes here. 11 is gingerbread. What should you indulge in? Very nice, very cool prompts. So this reminded me of the video I'd done like a week ago or something, like what's your favorite card in the deck? And of course I had picked none other than the Devil. Yes, that's my favorite card in the deck because, you know, I've loved this card. And then about a month ago I did my birth card calculation and I found out this is my actual birth card. So it's just the irony basically. But anyway, I love this card. And the reason why I love this card is every time I see it, I find more and more in it that just pulls me in. I love the fact that the two people just look so miserable. I love the fact that they've gone through a journey from the Lover's card, which is of course its twin in the Major Arcana. So here you go, here's she looking up at the angel and here's him looking at her. So this is really interesting and funny, and then they end up in this situation. So yeah, I love this card. I love the fact that this is going from like this Gemini energy of Mercury and air and choices and thinking things through all the way to we are trapped. It's Capricorn, it's Saturn. It's Saturn coming back and saying, here is what's happened in your test of time, because Saturn is Kronos and Kronos is basically the planet of time. So I absolutely love the fact that we've gone through a journey, not just a card journey, but a planetary journey at this point. And yeah, I just really, really love the Devil for so many reasons. But the reason why I picked up this card was because these questions so pertain to it, right? Like indulgence and temptations. So I thought for today's prompt, we'd have a little bit of fun, and I would pick some cards from one of my favorite tarot decks, which I stupidly could not include in that tag, you know, only 10 decks, because I had to throw in like a Tarot de Marseille and then like the Thoth, and in the end I was just like, oh my god, I'm really not enjoying this tag actually. So I'm so glad that I can mention today Tarot of the Haunted House. I love this deck. I love this deck. I've been thinking recently, sometimes, you know, I just love a good Lo Scarabeo deck. I just love the standard, box standard, cheapo, sorry to put it that way, Lo Scarabeo deck, because they're just easy. I don't know how to say it. They're just easy. I know they're a lazy man's deck or a lazy woman's deck basically, but I love them because they're just so straightforward. I love this deck. It has been edged in black. It was the first time I edged a deck. It bled through. I'm okay with that actually because the bleed through looks actually quite nice on these. The cardstock is just, it's a standard issue Lo Scarabeo. So easy to shuffle. These are the backs. I really love shuffling them. This is like one of those decks which I can just sit there and just shuffle because it's fun. But anyway, so let's go for the first question, mistletoe. What temptations do I offer others? Let's have a look. Hopefully something that I can make sense of. Let's have a look at what it says to me. What temptations can I offer others? 10 of Pentacles. Wow, I wonder what that's all about. I'm thinking it's saying to me that the temptations that I can offer others is all to do with a reminder that we can build what we want to do, what we want with our lives. We can have that material foundation, and but I really find it interesting actually in this deck because it's not actually the card. The card is on a setting, and the setting is a window that's looking out at that house, and the house looks very creepy basically. So yeah, it's an interesting card. I think the temptations I offer others are building that wealth and that material security. But You know, for me, the 10s, I always read them slightly in a more thoth sense, which is basically indulgence. Like we've gone a bit too far. And so maybe the 10 here for me is all about decadence, and the temptations I offer others is decadence actually. And I think that more suits my energy. Isn't that interesting, huh? Because my birth card is the devil. Here it is again. And this is the temptations I offer others. Okay, so that was a good pull. And then the other question was, gingerbread, what should you indulge in? What should I indulge in? Interesting as well. I think the reality of what I indulge in this time of year is Hallmark movies. You know, those ones where some girl, it's usually a woman, right? She goes back to her hometown. Sometimes we're in America, sometimes we're in Canada. She goes back to her hometown, and I don't know, she ends up in some leaky house where the faucet doesn't work, and you know, the local plumber, you know, just happens to be like the coolest guy in town kind of thing, you know, and he's heartbroken. And you get it. Sorry, I laugh at those movies. They're so cheesy, but I like to indulge in those with like a bag of chips and chocolate. So anyway, what should I indulge in this year? Or what should I be indulging in? Let me have a look. What does the Tower of the Haunted House tell me? Okay, I should be indulging in, what did I pick? Let's pick something. I should be indulging in, what is that? That's the Knight of Pentacles. I should be indulging in going forward with some things that I've been planning. I think this is telling me to be slow-paced but focused and keeping my eye on the prize and putting everything in place. So I should be indulging in, I mean, it's interesting, huh? I've got a lot of pentacle energies going on right now. So I need to indulge in that building towards something. That's what it's telling me. Interesting. I might want to pull something for clarification, actually. That would be fun. And I do have a second deck, just in case. I thought, let me just pick it up. Here it is. Ooh, the other way around. Deviant Moon Tarot. I just couldn't help it. Like, this challenge has like Deviant Moon also written all over it. So I had to bring out these decks. I mean, I'm not going to keep them on the side, right? For like, I mean, that's why I get really exhausted by the whole like shadow work kind of like discussion. And then it's October, let's do shadow work. I'm like, I like doing all of this all year round. Like, why am I waiting until October, right? So anyway, what should I be indulging in? Let me ask the Deviant Moon as well, because I got the Knight of Pentacles and I'm a bit like, I should be indulging in slow, meticulous, piece by piece building towards my material vision. Yes. Okay, Deviant Moon. Give me a little bit more to go on. What's it giving me? It's giving me the 10 of Cups. Interesting. So it's saying to me, indulge in, see, again, another 10. So I'm getting a lot of excess here, excess energy, going too far a little bit. But it's telling me to indulge in that joyousness of emotions and people coming together and that feeling of like family and just coziness. Okay, I hear you. So yeah, this has been an interesting journey with you all. So I'm getting a lot of 10 energy. That's the best way I can put it. And if I'm getting a lot of 10 energy, let me find that one again from Tower of the Haunted House. What's it telling me? I don't know. It's telling me basically of like indulgence in that excess. I mean, have you seen a better deck than this? I just can't help myself. I just love this deck so much that like it is a deck that I go back to and I just look at again and again. There's some other Los Garibio decks actually that I've got my eye on right now, because I just find that the way that they do the decks in terms of the faces and the expressions, especially some of their older ones, are pretty good. And sometimes I get worried, like, you know, are they going to discontinue some of their older ones? Because they are kind of like discontinuing. I can't speak today again. Some of them, and I really, oh, there it is. I really like some of them. So I don't know, but here we go again. So I've got 10 of cups here, and I've got 10 of pentacles here. So really telling me about indulgence in terms of emotions and material wealth, but you know, there's a temptation there as well of going too far. And so I think here it's going to be a bit of a balance of taking care of my energy a little bit as well. And that is, of course, always why the Devil card is a twin with the Lovers. So anyway, decisions, right? Choices. So thank you all for joining me today. I'm looking forward to seeing more Vlogmas. I don't know if I've mentioned it already, but I was watching this morning Tiara, Princess of Wands, who is a fellow tarot tuber. She's over in the Netherlands. She does fantastic like videos, like really, I think she's got really, I don't know how to put it, but unique energy. And I like listening and watching people. They may not be like the same as myself, but that's why I like watching them, because it is that difference. It's that kind of like stepping across into another boundary, which I absolutely love. I love it when I break my own barriers into like, okay, let me hear what this person has to say. And anyway, this morning Tiara's answer to this question was also really good actually. So I'll link her below because I've mentioned her now, but I'll link her below. But I really did enjoy actually listening to her this morning. Very grounded. So anyway, I will see you all in the next few days. I think, yeah, next few days. Until then, have a lovely Saturday wherever you are. Maybe you're already to Sunday, and I will see you all soon again. Bye now.